Morning, it's Monday. The challenge has begun. I have my little notebook with me. I'm ready to just scan my head. What am I telling myself? So we'll see where this day will take my mind. Hopefully it will be alright. That would be the ideal scenario. Oh, Christmas cookies. I don't eat cookies. I don't eat cookies. Do I? No, I don't. But that's a choice of health. So I'm walking and listening to some Tony Robbins. The power, how to deal with different stuff in life. Limiting beliefs, negative associations. Truly great stuff. I made it. First told myself I couldn't do it, but I decided to prove myself wrong. I'm sweaty, but I made it. You wanna marry me? Nope, ain't gonna happen. What a great start of this week, huh? Just a small little thing that I proved myself wrong. I was running late, I missed the bus. I mean, I have flex time, so it's really nothing special in that way, but started to walk towards the train station. It's about 3 kilometers. Watched the time, I had like 15 minutes. There's no way I can manage to sprint that. But then I just rethought that thought, asked myself, is that just a limiting belief? Or can you actually do it? Started to question that statement, and I proved myself wrong. I said, what the heck, let's try this. Let's just freaking do this. Let's just run with the clothes and everything. And I did it, and it feels so great. I mean, it's just a small thing, but just a small sign of how this week will turn out. And again, it's not about making these big accomplishments this week. It's about starting to question the limiting beliefs. But this was kind of like a nice little start. It feels a little bit like a sign, like throwing me off in the right direction. You know, sometimes we need some momentum to get started. And I just got my momentum. Hey guys, Monday evening, a whole day of this being observant of my thoughts has passed, and it's been interesting. I just like to share a reflection I've done throughout the day as I've had this focus. Firstly, this has been one of those days where I have told myself that my social game is not on today. I just can't talk to people because I always have those days once in a while. And today I felt the same feelings. I just didn't want to talk to people, didn't went well. But then I just questioned that due to the focus of the week and said, hey, what happens if I just refuse to accept this? What if I just start interacting with people and try to ignore this mindset of this day being in a special way? And I did that, and it actually worked really great. So just because I fell back to my regular pattern, but I questioned it, I refused to accept it, and I just forced myself to be social, happy and smile, and it worked super well. So yet another proof of how this with limiting beliefs really is all up in our head. And also, it's not only the things that we tell ourselves out loud, like, oh, I'm having one of those days, but it's also more in a subconscious, hiding in the shadows, like how we perceive ourselves. I'm the introvert type, I'm the quiet type. We don't say them out loud anymore because it's just a part of who we are. But start to think about this. Actually, try to write a list with things that you have created negative associations to. Like, I am a person that can't eat. I am a person that can't socialize in big groups. Just write a list of what kind of negative associations you have. But also write a list of the positive associations you have. Maybe when you were a kid, you made a positive association to saving money was good for you, because that will enable you to do whatever you want in life. Maybe you have created positive associations to talking in public because you had a good experience with that. I don't know, but just try to make a list of both empowering stuff and the negative associations, just to make you aware of how your mind is running your life, because these deeply rooted things, they are controlling the actions we take in every step throughout the day. Time to start question some of those things. Of course, the good ones, those are keepers, but I'm just saying, write a list, see what the good stuff are, and also see what the bad stuff are. I think there was one more thing I was gonna say before quitting today. What was it? I wrote it down. Wait. Always bring my book. Oh yeah, it actually was kind of on that topic, because I mentioned yesterday how our mind eavesdrops on us when we tell ourselves negative stuff and starts to believe it. Like, I can't do math, I can't not eat, I can't. Our brain, our mind listens to that. It's even to the extent that if I'm really not in the mood for working, if I really are craving for like a week off, the body will probably make you sick eventually, just because that's what you're asking for. That's a week off. That's you don't having to go to work. Your mind will find a resolution to what you are asking for. If you're telling yourself you are bad, you will be bad. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy, yeah. But in the same way, it works the other way around. If you tell yourself good stuff will happen. And I know a lot of people have issues with saying empowering stuff like, oh, I'm so good, I love myself and stuff like that, but it really works. So just say the good stuff to yourself as well. Let yourself know that you can do all the things you want to do. Write it down, tell yourself empowering stuff. And that's it. Now I'm going home to eat, and actually Westworld, that's all I got to say. Freaking Westworld, it's an amazing series. Bye bye.